Welcome everyone, I'm Dr. Greg Chappelle. As you can see, it's still winter in northern Michigan, and I've had a lot of patients recently that have had a lot of upper respiratory problems with sore throats, scratchy throats, problems in the lungs, just colds and so forth that they can't get rid of. So what I wanted to do today was share a little thing that we've been using over the years that has worked quite well, and that's apple cider vinegar. What you're going to do is take about a quarter of a cup, this is a 6-to-1 ratio, a quarter of a cup of apple cider vinegar, and I like Bragg's. It's organic, it's unfiltered, but if you can't get a hold of Bragg's, usually you have to get this at a health food store. If that's not available, you can go to your regular grocery store and get any apple cider vinegar. You just don't want to use regular vinegar. So once you get apple cider vinegar, 6-to-1 ratio, a quarter of a cup of apple cider vinegar to a cup and a half of water, put it in a saucepan, bring it to a boil. As it starts to steam, what you're going to do is get over it and start to breathe in the steam. Now you don't want to get too close to where to where the hot steam burns you, so start high and kind of work down to a tolerable level. If you want to, you can put a towel over your head to kind of collect the steam in there, and then you're going to take in about 20 or 30 breaths. You want to breathe it in deeply. The first couple breaths, by the way, it may cause some irritation and be a little caustic and you kind of cough. Just work through those first 3 or 4 breaths, and then you should be able to get it in there and deep breathely into your lungs and hold it there for 2 or 3 seconds and then breathe out. And as I said, try to do that about 20 or 30 times. Once you get done with that, then you're going to squeeze a nice amount of honey into it, or agave nectar, something to sweeten it up. Don't want to put sugar in it. And then you're going to cool it down and drink it like a tea. And in fact, if you want to prolong the benefits of this, what you can do is make a double dose. So you do like maybe about a half a cup of the apple cider vinegar to 3 cups of water, and then do half of it in the morning, drink it like a tea, and then put the other half in a thermos and take it to work or wherever you're going, and then you can sip it throughout the day to help to kind of prolong the benefits. Now, I would try to do this maybe about 2 or 3 times a day to help you work through it. What it does is by breathing this in, it works topically on the tissues and whatever's causing the irritation in there, a bacteria, virus, whatever. And then you can, by ingesting it, it goes through the bloodstream and works the other way. So you're trying to create an environment that these bad guys can't live in very well. So hopefully that helps. If you're finding that you are having a cold and flu and it's just not going away and it's dragging on for weeks at a time, there's a high probability that you have some stress exhaustion with the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands are a master gland, and they upregulate your immune system and other hormone systems. And so by exhausting them, they don't have the nutrients that they need to make the chemicals to put into the bloodstream to make other things happen. So it's kind of like having a fire and you got the wood and the paper and the fuel, but you don't have the match to ignite it. That's what the adrenal glands do. So what you want to do is have somebody check you out to see if there's adrenal exhaustion. If you have a holistic doctor that you have available to you, they can check that out, possibly either do a kinesiological muscle testing, or they can do a lab test to send out to see if there's either hyper or hypo activity of the adrenals, and hopefully get you on some target specific nutrition to feed those adrenals, beef them back up, and allow them to then upregulate the other systems so your immune system can do what it's designed to do, and that's to fight off the bacteria, viruses, and it also affects cancer too. So hopefully this has helped, and remember that every day is a choice. Everything you do leads to health and wellness or sickness and disease. So choose well and be well.